But if the Shema says that he is one and Ajad is a number, he can't be two. First of all, Elohim is plural. Second, Yahweh is one. And what did Yahushua say? The Father and I are one. The problem is that people, like in this case, the person who wrote in, which I respect, they're seeing it from a human perspective, where there's duality. From Yahweh's perspective, duality doesn't exist. He is one. He is spirit, as the scripture says, who took on flesh, and therefore, by taking on flesh, separated himself from his own presence. And so, he says, and this is for the person who wrote this, because look at what happens when something is taken out of context. It's tough. It's hard to understand when things are taken out of context, no matter how simple it might seem to understand, because that's what happens with those who take things out of context. It seems simple to them. The interpretation they get from a single verse without realizing that the rest of Scripture would give them more understanding. Deuteronomy 6. It's in the first 5 books, the Torah. And it says, Yahweh Echad, Yahweh is one. Then, interestingly, also remember in Numbers 6, the priestly blessing. May Yahweh bless you and keep you. May Yahweh make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May Yahweh lift up his countenance upon you and give you shalom. The name is mentioned 3 times. Why? Because Yahweh, who is one in Deuteronomy, later tells us in Isaiah, I am the first and the last. Because in eternal reality he is one, but when he manifests in temporal reality, which is dual, he would be two. That's why beginning and end, first and last. Beginning and end only exist in temporal reality. In the eternal, there is neither beginning nor end. When he says, I am the first, I am the last, he is saying, when I manifest on earth, I am two, because the earth is dual and Yahweh subjects himself to the laws of the world in which he manifests and which he himself created. Is that clear? And that's also why in Revelation it says, the one who was, who is, and who is to come. There, he's also referring to time. Past, present, future. Is that clear? And as I was saying, Deuteronomy, Torah, I am one, Yahweh Echad. Isaiah, I am the first and the last. I am the first and I myself will be with the last, that is, on earth, with the people. And then comes Zechariah, who is a prophet that came after Isaiah, and he prophesies, in that day, at the end of times, Yahweh will be one, and his name one. Why does Zechariah say that Yahweh will be one if Deuteronomy says Yahweh is one? Because in between, during human history, he stopped being one. He became two, the first and the last. Do you understand what I mean? The perfect will and the permissive will. The one who came from a virgin, the seed of the woman, and the one who would come in the usual way, Son of Man.